Welcome to the small town of Hollyville. My name is Lainey, and I'm here to show you the ropes. Looking around is pretty easy. You can use the right mouse or the keyboard in front of that will do nicely. At the top here is the next card in your build list. On the card is a small 3 blue squares represent. With a card selected, you can now place it. Notice how the blue highlights represent the area effect as displayed on. Let's put the school here. You'll notice there are now some plus score markers on the empty tiles that were affected. If we place point collect, it just so happens the next card is. Notice how it tells you on the card if the building collects points or not. So let's get some points. Great! We now have we have a target to reach for each. Currently, that target is. In order to fulfill, next up we have a car wash. This card also has some red squares, which means it will have a negative effect on those, but crucially, it has positive effects in the place. Select and place the car wash so that we now have 2 points in the first column thanks to our house, school, and car wash. Also notice how the red negative area effect from the car wash canceled out one of the points from the school. Now the first column is complete. Look. See that? The column has been cleared. It also means you get a new empty column. The immediate aim, those are the basics. Fill this column. If any building area. Now we have no point collecting buildings in this column. This will likely happen to you sometimes, but just to be clear, it's something you want to. And not just because we have a brewery and factory next to a school. With no means of collecting points, therefore, it's just going to sit there while we fill up the rest of the empty land. Once the first column is filled, you'll notice this little button. All we have to do is click it. Great! However, force clearing isn't free. You can see how many lives you have left here. Make sure you use your lives sparingly. Once you run out, you'll fail the level. Now see if you can complete past this column here using the next batch of builds. Looks like you're ready for the next challenge. Since you did such a good job at Hollyville, well, apart from the whole school, factory, brewery debacle, which I've hired you to develop in the county of Luth. You know what to do. Just a few small differences. You now have 2 times as many build slots. You can now choose your next building from either of the cards in the Oh, the excitement! I've also thrown some new... This is a green. All you have to do with a green is place it where you want as normal. Some blue icons will then appear to show you where you can apply the card's buff. Just select where you want to. If you ever get confused about, you need to develop the land without running out of lives. This bar here shows you how close you are from complete. One more thing. The column target is now... I'm going back to city. Since you did such a all you have to do with a green is place it where you want as normal. Some blue icons will then appear to show you where you can apply the card's buff. Just so if you need one more, the call I'm going. Excellent!